Today, I played a game called Before the World Died. Or She Danced in the Wind Like a Holographic Dream Before the World Died. But I think the first part is not actually part of the title and it's just a little other thing. But yeah, I don't really know how to describe this game other than it was an experience. This really isn't your traditional game. This video is really just me reading. It's a lot of reading. I had to do a lot of reading. I don't know if I can say anything else. You just gotta go in and see for yourself. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah. Oh. The very last flower grew in concrete. Oh, there's voice acting. Okay. So there was a flower that. Do I click? Oh, there we go. No, that's a good question. Whoa. What in the world? What? Okay. What am I looking at right now? I'm afraid of her? I'm afraid to look at her. Can I do anything? Can I click on this? Oh. Okay. What in the world? Oh, okay. Let's just click this. Oh my gosh, what is this? A flower is all the world's impossibility. She's the great subduer of sleep. The great one that overcomes and opens simply to see, simply to be free. She twists, she dances, her scent glides on every breeze. She's the exploding result of impossible dreams. Alright, that was nice. Okay, bye. Thank you. Can I don't want to look at this thing anymore. Okay, why does it make that sound every time I'm hovering over it? We don't need all that. Flower is the outcome of ambition, a monument to will. Unrelenting. She knew not to stay still and realized her own being. Ever so gently, she's the one that glides between then and now and never again. No place in particular. The complete disregard of winds and wears. The face she bears is stubborn and proud. She declares her colors quite loud. That was nice. I like that one. The noises, So I'm afraid to look at her. She's so ugly. So the flower, people ain't liking the flower. Flower is a secret finally told. Earth holds her like a whisper. When she's realized, she finally withers. Perhaps forgotten, perhaps granted remembrance. As a dedication to that sublime resemblance, which burns and illuminates every being's heart. She's the surmounted mark of divine art, that overcame both light and dark. So the flower, I kind of like the flower personally. Maybe this thing feels indifferent to the flower, but I mean, if I looked like that, I'd be indifferent to everything. Oh gosh. The flower's like every dream. She reaches for the sky, too stubborn to die. Unforgiving, her aspirations are too high. She struggles from the ground. Surroundings crowd her out. The world tries to drown her, tries to push her down. Know your place, they always say. As they bury. Is that supposed to say bury? Is bury a word? I don't know, maybe it is. They teach her to beat herself, giving lessons in self-hate. Okay, we got the fifth poem. So we got, I'm afraid, she's so ugly, she's disgusting, I'm afraid of her. There are a million ways to hide a budding face, but the only thing she knows is her own promise of a brighter day. Okay, whispers help. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm a flower. Jump to float? Oh, wait. I'm the flower. Oh gosh, why is the tree like a thing? Okay. She didn't deserve this, said the last flower. Alright. Yeah, this thing. Okay, where do I want to go? Okay, I think I'm doing, oh, I think I did it. This tree was precious once, forever ago. It dared to grow in a time when they asserted complete dominion over nature, over all life here. What's this? This is new. Did I click this? What did that do? I don't know. Click on Earth to grow. I'm growing. Jumped. Okay. Oh. Hey, that's good. We're blooming out here. I don't know about this place I'm in right now. Somehow the giant person tree was more comforting than whatever this is. Oh gosh. Let's go towards the light. Always go towards the light. Wait, I should be growing, shouldn't I? Did I grow? I don't know. Should I grow here? Here, grow right here. Oh, what is happening? What just happened? Bathe gently. Self-induced extinction and destructive tendencies. Painting methane skies and boiling seas. You see? Doesn't matter if we all die. As no one else would know. After all, we were just another dot in the sky. Do I click stop? What if I do this? What is that? Did that do something? I don't know. Should I click stop? I'm clicking stop. Oh, what in the world? Why did that appear? There's a storm today. It hovers over towering concrete structures, pelting steaming buildings with something that's not water. The first rain in 8 years. The world over. Rain is so rare it became a myth. I'm told rain used to be water, but this is not water. Not water? Oh, I collected a memory. Press keyboard. No. Okay, so okay. There at the bottom left, I got all my memories. Oh, what in the world? Is that a memory? Is that the memory I just got? Should I be trying to grow? I don't know. Should I grow here? I'm growing. Is there a benefit to me growing? I've yet to figure that out yet. Oh, whoa, there's buildings. I see like stuff glowing out here in the distance. I'm gonna try and make my way to it, I think, right? Is that where I'm supposed to go? Should I go towards these buildings? Anybody in here? Is there life besides this flower? Am I the last bit of life remaining before the world was corrupted and blew up or whatever? Oh wait, I can aim it. Oh, I can aim. Oh, I'm learning. You can aim it to the other. Oh, you can grow to flowers that have already grown, I'm assuming. Oh, I think I found something. People were gripped by panic and confusion. Pandemonium. The world was ending again. Like that, it's a link. This time the world was really ending. Not like the last time when the populace was told that civilization would collapse. To make their final arrangements to call their loved ones, taxes had to be raised to prevent such doom. No, not even like that time before that. When they were told that the world was ending because of the catastrophic megavirus and all poor, elderly, and disabled had to be disposed of to sustain our quality of life. That's kind of sad. Certainly, unlike the time before that, when another global war erupted resulting in a cataclysmic food shortage and only the elite could eat because they needed the surge in profits to save civilization. No, not like those times. This time, it was actually ending. A local political figure, someone fairly unimportant until now, leaked information about an asteroid approaching Earth. A very large thing that would surely end all life as we know it if we don't do something now. We would all have to work together, sacrifice, recycle, and cut back on resources to make survival possible. The populace was told to evacuate all residential areas and migrate to established safe zones. Bigger cities prepared to hold more people, and better surveillance to keep things in order. Everyone would have to sacrifice. Not like the last times, when regulations and rations were more lax. No. This time, only the noblest and highest quality of sacrifice would do. Only then could we preserve our liberties and way of life. Everyone was to be relocated to the designated cities fit to survive a cataclysmic event like an asteroid or meteorite. The size remained unclear. All that was known was that it could kill all life on Earth, or at least most of it, at any moment. A local political figure, someone fairly unimportant until he bravely stepped up to inform the public of humanity's pending demise, would surely be re-elected come next voting cycle. Photos of him shaking hands with the rich and powerful graced every news outlet. Humanity's elite once more stepped up to the task. Everyone else was asked to appropriate sacrifices once again to support their endeavors. It was made very clear that Earth was a dangerous place. Humans couldn't survive here. Something was always out to kill them, especially poverty and war. No amount of support given to the very rich and very powerful elite could end poverty and war. No amount of sacrifice was enough. That final clarity could move mountains. The populace would have to build giant ships and inject this glorious human race into outer space. Only there could the human species survive. Everyone had to go. It was time to finally transcend Earth. So am I on Earth right now? Is the flower? I feel like this asteroid is like some extraterrestrial, like there's alien life form on the asteroid. It hit Earth and it like formed a new Earth. Is that right? I feel like maybe it's right. Plans were put into motion to make such a feat possible. The elite organizing this would surely become even richer as a result of such efforts. They deserved it. They were hard-working geniuses. Their idea was a development plan like no other. Glorious feat of human accomplishment lay before them. Humans were finally leaving this unsuitable Earth. Why do I have the feeling that maybe these rich elite people decided to just take the spaceships for themselves and leave everybody else behind? I guess we're gonna find out. But first, sacrifices had to be made. No more dissent. No more dissent? Absolute unity was required to ensure success. Empathy is a weakness. We must be strong, they said. That's the end of it. Well, there's the asteroid. I'm seeing light here. I'm going towards it. Dang it. I hit escape and it closed again. I should have known better. Oh, it saves my progress. Let's go. I am all the way back here, though. I guess there might be stuff I missed. We will find out together. You merely adopted the dark. I was molded by it or something. I'm assuming my goal is to reach all of these poems. I think they're poems to things that are lighting up out in the distance. Whoa, what is that? Is that like a broken building? Into the light I go. Okay, this one's a little... Oh, whoa. This is kind of awesome. Into the poem. Poem number 7. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a bird. That's what it is. It's a bird. Even as I stare into the absolute pit of eternity's gripping darkness, I can see the radiant hope of stars. Look how beautiful you are. And I can say that I knew you. This winding display of lost moments and chance. Even I hear its music tonight, among a whirlwind of planets and knotted seconds that dance. I'm carried by rays of invisible light, holding an endless stream of memories that slip from my hands, that slip right out of sight. Still, how alive you are, unafraid of stillness. Hearts beat generously here just to give us another moment. Even in a precious moment surrender, all things pass, as time, immeasurable, reaches past, to race away into the cosmic splendor of forever. I, the sandcastle facing tides of carefully measured seconds, claim the space that I am from grains of counted sea glass. For even among the radiant hope of stars, before death, unknown dreams, heartbeats, precious breath, I am a moment in these cosmos. Oh, I like that one. Is this a bird that keeps showing significant? I don't know. But now we must venture into the what in the world? 36,207. She pretends to be in pain for attention. You can't what in the world? Is this all a I think I'm starting to understand what this really all is. The world never really ended, did it? This has something to do with... She will probably exploit her trauma by making art of it. Or giving her material. There's some going on here. I don't think the world ended. I think this is some metaphorical thing. She's like somebody faced a lot of trauma or something, and I don't think what just happened? Whoa, what the okay? Life became abstract. I had one of those dreams once. It was strange. Never understood what it meant. It was about how we forgot the earth. We stopped telling stories about nature and living in it. Our fantasies stopped being about living among the other living beings here. We started telling stories only of ourselves. The way of life we created, outside of everything, became the only reality, and nothing else existed to us. Eventually we stopped seeing nature entirely. We kept it at such a distance that it disappeared to us as a concept. We kept devouring it to sustain the way of life we created. Earth eventually disappeared from reality altogether. None of this was necessary. We just convinced ourselves that it was inevitable, till we forgot that it wasn't always like this, that it didn't need to be like this. Earth turned barren. We resented being on it more and more. Now we talk about leaving it. I think, in a way, This feels like the end of us too. It started with our stories. We just couldn't see life outside of ourselves. Life became abstract. And now that there's a skull here. Oh, what in the world? I'm sorry. That isn't fair. It wouldn't be like this if enough of us cared. Disenfranchised, I can't help but wonder, what fee do you pay for bottled air? Does it kill you slow or stave off death? Does the world end with a crash or in a struggling breath? What is the going price for the last seed? Is the trash you're drowning in recycled or green? Will you struggle to replant lost forest? Are any even left? I'm sorry. I used the last water to keep the lawn green. Green. It was also symbolically green. And you're not a popular topic for the scrutiny of neighbors, talk show hosts, and our two-sided debates. It would be different. But as it relates, there was an issue with funding. To save you some rain and a non-toxic breeze. Tomorrow wasn't a good investment opportunity, and our campaigns didn't have enough money. And our money was used to cut down all the trees because a dead tree was worth more to us than one that was living, breathing, being. Alright, there's a lot of themes I'm getting here. Oh, is every time I land planting a flower? Is that what's happening? Oh, her pain is just a call for attention. What we did to her was necessary and right, okay? What did y'all do to her? That's we're posting about all this. What is this? I don't even think this is a poem. What even is this? Oh gosh, should I have went towards this? Oh, what is happening? Why is there redness here? Oh, she's a disturbed individual lashing out at any perceived target. Don't listen to her. Okay, someone important. Oh wait, I can highlight the text. That's cool. Yeah, if someone important and powerful wants to hurt you, enough people benefit from it, everyone will look away. They will let that person do whatever they want. If that important person catches any consequences for what they did, they will make you out to be the villain. They will call you a liar, unhinged, crazy, not worth believing. You're just doing this for attention. Everyone else will tell you that you let it happen, that your pain is not real, that you're traumatizing others by sharing it. You became the nuisance. Can't you just go away? Nothing about you is real anymore when someone important hurts you. The important person can do whatever they want. If enough people benefit from them, that's the rule. Social order is built on this. You make enough noise about what the important person did to you, and people will decide that you're crazy, that you're too broken and not worthy of attention, that something is wrong with you because you're still bringing it up. If enough time has passed, when you are not allowed to be upset about it anymore, let's come to terms with the fact that you will never have accountability or closure. There's an expiration date placed on how upset you're allowed to be about it. People get tired of hearing about it. They want to go back to benefiting from the influential, important, powerful person. You are in the way. There's nothing you can do. If you decide to make noise about it, you will have to make the pleasant type of noise. The type of noise that allows others to build their platitudes on you. To make themselves look good for caring. That caring is a public performance. Once the caring runs its course, you must accept that nothing will be done to hold anyone accountable. If you want them to actually walk their talk, then you are a nuisance and a liar. If you make noise, then you will always be the liar. If you decide to say nothing, then they will condemn your silence. They will say that you knew something but let it happen, that you were the one that could have stopped the powerful person, but you said nothing, that you could have done more. There's nothing you can do that will ever be right. Your pain is not real to them. Your pain is only as real as those that benefit from believing you. I have nothing left to say. I've said it all in every possible way. Because of that, I am crazy. Still, I hold out hope that I will be believed, that maybe something will happen and it will matter enough to be wrong. But in the end, everyone fell in line. If you don't believe me, you can go see for yourself. See what they did to her. She's still where they left her, waiting for something. Anything. The flower? Is the flower what you're talking about? Is there anything up here? Is that a skull? You know what? Let's not go this way. Let's go to the poems. Is this about someone who got abused, like, on the internet? This is all very strange. I don't like the noises of this being in here. Why is there like screams in here? We don't need all that. Oh, she's just airing out her dirty laundry with these accusations. She should think about the people she's traumatizing by sharing it. Is this about someone who got, like, actually physically abused and they, like, tried to expose the person and it ended up backfiring? That's kind of awful. Oh, gosh. What in the world is this? Nah. Ah! Gather memories? And are the poems memories? Who died here? Do I need to like find a way to go up? Because those are high up. Can I get like a movement buff or something? Whoa, is that new? Or is this where I was? Oh, that's new. The last king of Mars. Okay, just to be clear, it wasn't the first time that humanity decided to populate other planets. The attempt had been made before, unsuccessfully, I might add. It's a matter of perspective, you must understand. Such endeavors take trial and error, as well as great sacrifice. This is the dilemma. Without humanity's visionaries, humanity might long have succumbed to various existential fates. Utilitarianism based on visionaries securing infinite futures, even if at the expense of momentary comfort. Wars, famines, poverty, and inequality are a small price to pay for attaining these futures, especially when reaching for the stars. Sacrifices are in order, although it's always someone else that must make the sacrifices. Ironically, those demanding the sacrifices never made any themselves. Those demanding our sacrifices live in comfort. The few that wield power over the rest of us are a grand spectacle of wealth. They convinced us that their wealth was hard-earned, that they, the elite, are all around better humans, and therefore deserving of such advantages. Everyone else falls in line again, and again, and again, or so these stories go. A long time ago, before most of the history was destroyed, and along with it most of these stories, there lived two of the world's wealthiest and most powerful men. Oh, cool. No, not like now. These two were wealthier than ever. Anything after them. Their wealth rivaled anything ever witnessed. It took the efforts of the entire planet and bitter collective sacrifice to put them on such a pedestal. And they sure did earn it. Oh, cool. They lived in unfathomable richness. New numbers had to be invented to reflect their value. The world and anything in it was owned by these two. Everyone else needed the money in order to put food on the table and maintain a comfortable quality of living. So this wealth gap remained relatively unchallenged. The two richest men that ever lived couldn't agree on who owned what, so they split the world in half. It took even more unchallenged bitter sacrifice than part of the collective to make this possible. Families, homes, cities were divided overnight. The tragedies were countless, but necessary so that the two might finally have peace and represent humanity as its true luminaries. It was too hard for them to share the earth, so they started catastrophizing why humanity must finally leave Earth if anyone was to survive. It was true. The world was too small for everyone. It could end at any moment. Our resources were running out too. Scarcity was common. Earth could not support the infinite growth of wealth. So they devised a plan to send humanity to Mars. This made sense. Mars was a close planet, just within reach. The only caveat was that Mars was much more dead than Earth, much more of an unsuitable climate, much more unlivable. But Mars could be terraformed with the last remaining resources left on Earth to make it a suitable replacement planet. The luminaries had spoken. They had their wealth behind them. What fool could possibly argue? Eventually, the two richest people that ever lived left with a large chunk of the world's inhabitants. They needed a suitable workforce to terraform Mars. Bigger numbers meant better sacrifices could be made. The two richest people that ever lived also left with an immeasurable amount of Earth's scarcest resources, all to Mars. They successfully arrived, albeit with very little left. Sacrifices had to be made. That was a given. Those that survived the trip were happy just to be included, and to begin work on the new home planet. Although the efforts of the workforce were not enough, slowly the numbers dwindled. There simply was not enough to support the vision of these great men. Most everyone starved. Science had failed them, humanity had failed them, everyone died, except the two great men. The two last surviving humans on that distant planet. Such a spectacle for the human race. They still could not agree on who owned Mars, so the cycle of hoarding that was left continued, with fortunes slowly dwindling. I feel like if you're rich at that point, does it even matter if you're just two guys on Mars? Eventually, one outlived the other. It's a glorious day to finally have a true victor, the greatest luminary to ever live. He was the visionary that succeeded through this entire ordeal and brought greatness to Mars. Since he outlived the other, he could finally be the self-pronounced richest man to have ever lived. Tears of joy ran down his face. This was all he ever wanted. He was the king of Mars. Either way, the story is ancient history. We're not to talk about it. It is demoralizing to talk that way about our elite. And we have to support all efforts to leave Earth once and for all. It's an old story passed down from long dead people that made their sacrifices long ago. Alright. Whoa. What is going on? Okay, I got a poem. Open up the poem. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bro, I'm doing so much talking, bro. It's hard, man. It's freaking hard, bro. Don't think about how hard you've had it. Think about how good you will have it. As long as you are fighting, you have a chance, but what remains after? Pain is temporary. Death is permanent. In moments bereft, counting what's left, and yet they can never take everything from me. Even if I must live to relive, memories will never claim all of me. Against all odds, quite stubbornly, there will always be a piece left that okay, I gotta read it like a poem. I'm reading it like it's a giant paragraph. There will always be a piece left. That piece, a seed, will always regrow. The same way as nature reclaims. I hope I too fail from what remains. Earth knows how to survive. Like her, I can thrive. As long as I'm alive, I can weather every coming storm. As long as I have a mind of my own, I can see hopefully. Past points of view struggling with perception, sowing seeds from what's left. Even if just barely, this is my message. Burden and painful truth. Just so he knows you didn't completely destroy what you couldn't have. These are some great poems. Alright, I guess these gotta be the memories, right? That's all I could assume. Thing is, how am I gonna get over to those? Because they're like high up there. She's a liar. There are always two sides to a story. There's like just so many different things going on. I don't know, like, is it all one collective story? Is it about branching themes and ideas? Is it about, I don't know. A poem right here. Give me that. Got it. Why are the poems making like scream? Like, I don't like that. She's an unhinged liar. I'm sorry she feels hurt, but she needs to stop. Okay, let's read the poem. I'm lost to you again. Condemned silence of a burden. I know. You visit too often. Reminding, in bitter loneliness crushed by the butchery of a moment. You are a stolen future. I beg, can I have my dreams back? How they once called to me? I search for their promises made to me sweetly, shining between the countless prisms of dreaming eyes. Their promised tomorrow, now taken, a loss never to be returned, or made right, and I will never know why. Your possibility not to be realized. Call it by name, injustice, cruel and cold. You are aggravating and bitter, burning my eyes, casting giant plumes of smoke to spite my sky, and blot out its sun that will never again shine. My heart beats weakly with you chained to my breath, mocking a loss that I cannot accept, this angered realization of a stolen future, one, if only that will no longer be. Yet you happened, and I will never understand why. Here it is that I ask again, and again, and again. Why? Why is the most consuming of questions? Why's pointless twisting path leads me back to the beginning after another end? Why did it happen? Why didn't I? What did I do to deserve this? Please just tell me. Why? Why I reaps my own judgment that I sow in these bitter moments where I wonder. Why? Though dreams I bury you here, between these aching words. Goodbye. Guess we gotta try and get to these things now. Figure out how to do that. Can I fly? I don't think I can fly. Can I like climb up the city? What if I climb like this? Oh, what the? Why? Why did that happen? Oh my gosh, everything's blowing up. I think I broke it. The game's blowing up. Okay, no, I'm chill. This is my only assumption of how I can climb up here. It's working for now. Oh wait, I think I might be able to reach the top of this building from here. Dang it! No! Wait, I can wall jump. What? I just figured that out. I can wall jump. That's a thing I can do. I can wall jump. I thought there was one. I was close to one. I don't know. Oh, it's up there. Dang. Holy. Just gotta spam against the wall and it freaking wall jumps. Wow, that's the... Oh my gosh, I'm flying. I made it. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's the asteroid. Don't you think it's strange that they died the way they did? Extinction. All right, let's watch. I think we will die up here. Oh, what in the world? It's a game within a game type thing. Terminal spits out another reading. It looks grim. I shudder to think. There's a chance that we will never reach the other Earth. Oh wait, what's up with this guy? We got a person here. We got human contact. I think maybe we will die up here. My colleague looks at me, angered again. No, you can't speak like that. It's forbidden. It's forbidden. You listen. We are making our voyage to a better place. And we do what's necessary to sustain our way of life. Hoarding is not forbidden. Some deserve more than others, and some are destined to be poor. Okay, this... Always, yes, I agree. Overtaken by guilt. Our supplies dwindle. And borders have been drawn even in space. Even on this ship, people are hoarding, and our elite do nothing to stop so all of us can live. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, I can click this. Oh, what the? Humanity, all of them. They left for the stars and died up there. There was nowhere else to go. All along, we made a mistake coming here. Y'all know it. We murdered the last person that told us this was a mistake. And she was right. That poet was right. We will all die up here. Elite. No. You're speaking out of fear. Because she planted that seed in your head. You're too traumatized by her to think straight. And now you doubt us. We all publicly tortured and killed her. All for what? Because her poetry and art upset us? Because she rejected one of you? What we did was wrong. We are dying now. We are dying in space. If you think that's true, then you've gone insane too. We did her a favor. We, the elite, were just trying to help her by getting her to stop and see how foolish she is being. In the end, she chose her fate. The idea that any of us did this for malicious reasons is a lie. How can you say we were benevolent? We tortured and killed her. We left her for dead to suffer after doing unspeakable things. She died on her own. She wasn't strong. We actually tried to help her. Saying we had anything to do with causing harm is a lie. Humans have been doing unspeakable things to each other since the beginning of time. And you accuse us of mistreating her? What about all the other genocide and death? Do you not care about that? We would have died on Earth if we stayed. That poet's warnings were actively harmful, and we stopped her. And because you keep bringing up how we're all die up here, we will make you responsible for disposing of the dead. Can't get through to anyone. This is what humanity is, and we deserve our fate. That's such a novel thing to think about. They were so great, so glorious, so impervious. They were going to another planet. Still, the darkness that hovers between stars ate them. Why, they eerily quiet here. You can only hear the hum of machinery. Most of us are dead. Are we all dying? We in a spacecraft, you guys. You disposed of blank. Okay, it's so quiet. I can't hear the sound of people, of others, of anything. Nobody's left. What did we do? You disposed of the blank. What's left of us are starving. It's so quiet here. Space is quiet. I can't stand it. Everything is breaking because there's nobody left to maintain it. This ship is floating dead in space. Are these bodies? You disposed of... Oh gosh. Can't dispose of the body. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. There's not enough people left to do that. So I try. Well, W, I guess. Is this another body or is this somebody? You disposed of body, yeah. Why did the elite sentence the engineers to death? Because the engineers told them something was not possible and their pride was hurt? Then they sentenced the food growers to death because their egos were hurt for some other reason. It's always the same. Now look at us. Yeah, we all about to die because some people dumb. Alright, moving on. Not literally ate them, I suppose, but there they are. Their giant ships are tombs, floating lifelessly in a void that holds stars, planets, and moons. Now it holds them too. A graveyard for the species. They were not prepared for any of it. No, but don't you think it's all a little bit strange? They needed this place after all. They needed the water they polluted and sold, the animals they drove to extinction, the forest they cut and bled, the seeds they poisoned, the air they burned, the entrails of the earth that they ripped out time and time again. For the sake of glorious progress and profit, they actually needed it all. Nothingness. Always the awful nothingness that sits between the glow of endless stars. I want to go home. How many bodies I gotta pick up, man? I think I'm the last one left. All I seem to do anymore is find random human remains, random dead things. The one that died before me said we should eat the dead, but I will never. I'm better than that. That's true. I feel weak. It's been days since I've eaten. Am I the last guy left? Ain't nobody left. I think it's novel to never listen, to kill artists and poets, to believe your own propaganda, and put on a pedestal the most evil of men. None of this evil was ever necessary. Suppose Earth can heal now, if only. Glorious ship floating dead in space. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm the ship! Let's go. Huh. Oh, what is this? Can I interact with any of this? Years turn into decades, decades into centuries, millennia. What comes next? More time. There's nothing here but time. That's cool. Time is empty. The ship once carried humanity. Okay, so the ship is just floating endlessly in space. That's cool. Can there be peace after so much injustice? What a mark this left. Horrible clouded pain. We have to make this right. Maybe you can. How can I make this? Oh, I'm the last flower on Earth, and I'm gonna make everything right. Sure. So we got 2 more. Oh, they're right next to each other. Wait, I can just hold space to float higher this whole game, and I can just tap space, bro. I can just keep tapping space. Oh my gosh. Oh, can I just fly to the ends of the Earth? Oh gosh, I'm so high up. I'm coming down. Here I come. Okay. The little ones. Oh, it's the little birds we've been seeing. Ever since anyone could remember, humankind had to assert that they are the best, the most superior being on this burnt, worn earth. Humanity's better, smarter, more powerful than anything that ever lived. We've thought this for so long that we forgot why we started believing it in the first place. Eating the world, draining the water, cutting the forest, creating deserts that stretch from one end to the other, to sustain this need to prove to ourselves that we are better. A dead tree is more valuable to us than a living one. A dried river more profitable than one that holds water. Because scarcity is good. Life is a resource to us. Our greed is a necessity. It serves a greater purpose. That purpose is us. Ever since I can remember, we strangled life. This eventually grew into not tolerating any life other than our own. Man had to snuff out what remained of the birds, the insects, the other life. Literally anything else living and breathing. They didn't tolerate pets anymore. Some justification or another, I can't recall. There was always justification. It always made sense. I used to believe it until I got to know what we were killing. Somewhere in the desert I found a small colony of birds. Tiny things. I think they were like sparrows or a type of hummingbird. Like in the old books. I was appalled at first, and then in awe. I never saw something else other than us. They were so small, jumping around, busy doing little silly things. They could fly. I never saw anything like it. How wonderful that must have felt to them. How the air had carried them here and there. They were afraid of me, as they should be. I don't know why, but I kept going back to that place to see them. I know I should have told someone that birds lived there, especially since they live so close to people. Maybe posed a threat. Some justification as to why they are dangerous, or another. Always justification, so that they could be exterminated. But I just couldn't get myself to tell anyone about them. Started bringing them food. Didn't know what they would eat, but seeing that they didn't have much, I brought water. Sometimes I mixed it with sugar. They started trusting me. The first time one drank from my hand, I cried. It was so small, so frail, but it trusted me. At first I didn't think they could feel. I didn't think they could care, or that they felt pain, but I don't know. I watched them. They cared for each other. That one that trusted me kept following me around. I thought at first that it just wanted food, but it didn't care about food anymore. It would play in my hair, and I would pet it. It was so small. The longer I spent with it, the more I felt like I understood it. It had feelings. It liked things, and disliked other things. I went back often. Sometimes I visited just to talk to them. There was something about them. It felt like they saw me. One time I was crying so hard, burying my face in my hands. I was crying on the ground, crying, absolutely shattered about something bad that had happened to me. Around people I had to hide when I was sad because we called that a weakness. As I lie there, some of the little ones flew to me. The one I befriended sat on my face, attacking any other that came too close. I felt like it was protecting me. I felt like it cared. It wanted me to be okay. After that, I couldn't other them anymore. They were alive, just like me. They cared about things, just like me. They loved. They made me laugh. They could be so silly. I never felt loved the way I felt loved by them. Eventually, someone followed me to that place and found the birds. They reported them. The exterminators came. When I went back to visit, their tiny bodies laid lifeless in the dirt. The one that I loved the most was holding on for dear life. I don't know why it fought so hard to stay alive. Why did it fight? Why did it care so much to keep living? I held it, crying, trying my best to tell it that I loved it. Somehow I thought if I loved it hard enough, and if it just understood how much I loved it, death would leave it alone. Something that's loved so much can't just die. I held it until its body grew cold and hard. Couldn't stop holding it. Felt wrong to put it down. Kept crying, telling it that I loved it, hoping that something would happen, but it was dead. Now I can't understand why. Something so small, so silly, a life so tiny, taught me what love is. They said of these birds that they don't feel, that they are less than us, that they just function. But I don't understand anymore. How can we say that of something we never even got to know? How can we say that we are great when we kill something so small and precious for no other reason that it is alive? And we are better than it? I can't understand. Something so precious, so loved, can't just go away after it dies. You can't just dissolve a spirit so beautiful. Something love can't just vanish like that. I miss the birds. They didn't deserve us. The help button is back. Okay, I'm clicking it. This is part of the poem. Tower called grief. Someone stole the sun. A tower called grief. It hovers just above me, casting its shadow periodically. Every day, in my way, I can't see. I promise myself daily. Death. And another breath longer. Not another day beyond this one. Another I must brave, but I'm not brave. Still I am here, alive. My miracle. Maybe it's a miracle, if you say. Terrible blessing undisguised, my breathing burden. I wish I were no longer, just to escape that tower. I'm not stronger. Every day a battle. Every moment a struggle. How horribly it all towers. I want justice. This is my end, because I can't escape this shadow. Wherever madness goes, the saddest know it by name. I am abandoned before its gates. This tower called grief. Still, towers crumble. Gates rust. Shadows dissolve. Someday, in some way, I'll find my way back to me. I'll be free. That was poem 4, right? Yeah, it was. Got one more. Right over here. The last poem. Faith. Can I believe in fairy tales? When all good, it fails. Crushed beneath 1,000 hells of our own devising. Can I believe in love? Curiously, I'm summarizing. When too many walk as heartless shells, cursed by that fate of the deaf and songless, and what peace would I find? Time wears even the strongest, and no, it's not all just fine. When I ask, will that same fate be mine? Breaking angels takes the longest. There is only one more fairy tale left, I think. This place, this planet, has been here for an incomprehensible time, always twisting, changing, growing, shrinking, breaking. It is ancient, compared to anything that lived, if we must compare. Some things are so old they are no longer measured. They loop back around to the beginning, twisting along with time. Time carries these things. Time can be an empty hollow. Time can be full of memories, but there is always time. This planet has time. It has time to heal, to remember all its forms, to invent new ones. Nothing that lived here can compare to how ancient it is. Species have come and gone, but this place remembers it all. There are spirits here. Presence that is as old as the earth itself. You used to be able to feel them when you stood in the clear, glittering sea, or climbed great mountains dotted with ancient forest. You could feel how old life is. Things that have always been, which time cannot consume. Never mind the dead. Nothing really disappears. Everything dances between being and not being. I need you to understand this as you consider the spirit of this long extinct flower. I see you following her around. I'm the flower. What are you talking about? One flower that used to live a long time ago. Look how beautiful life is. Flower spirit is electric, a prism of light, taken apart, but together, pulsating with defiant dreams. Oh, whoa. That was a person, I think. She is just like the sand in the rivers that once were, the twisting green trees that whispered our secrets between dancing and leaves, the animals that played, all so full of life. Everywhere, you see their spirits, don't you? Maybe you don't. Still, their spirits are here, waiting for the earth to heal. Nothing ever disappears. There are things too beautiful, too precious to just vanish. Something so loved doesn't just diminish. Something so loving can't just go away into nothing. This flower is one of them. Her spirit is strong. I admire it. Even if extinct and long ago dead, she still dreams of growing. Seeds that dance on the wind, take root in rich soil, stretching leaves and flowering limbs. And all over again. What a dance it all was, and maybe still is. This flower is remembered by the earth. Nothing ever truly dies. No, I think maybe she can heal the hurt that they left. There's a great deal of sin that scars this place. How awful that was. They crushed this one beautiful spirit. Something is bound in the center of this city. Can't go away. It struggles to let go. Nothing is right while this excruciating pain festers, unacknowledged. Earth and spirit wait to heal. We wait for that beautiful thing. Too bound, too cut, too hurt. Be free. There's hope everywhere. Have you gathered it? Maybe you can help with these memories. This beautiful spirit was a poet once. Such a powerful heart. Such a powerful, why did I say it like that? A poet that saw us. Her words were captured by the wind and kept alive. Someday I hope she will remember how strong she was. Here, kept something of her alive. Maybe the flower can carry it back. Hope.text. Oh, it's a poem. Hope. Hope is that place of refuge where you go to assert that things can be better, that they do indeed heal. A looking glass where you perceive far past how you feel. Hope is the seed of virtue. Despite all hurt, it soothes. Where what remains of faith will spark anew, as the soul declares, with newfound defiance, a future away from present grief. Hope as such that stares readily, shine for those willing to reach, a place divine. Light granted to courageous glances, one freely steals them. From that crystal ball, look clearly, and you'll see it all, unfettered, unshattered, hope to gather. Yeah, I can click this. Oh wait, that just takes me to the poem. I got them all. I did it. Do I go back to the thing? The dead guy, the dead person? Oh, I do go back. There's a broken heart here. I'm coming to you. Okay. Oh gosh. Help. I can go to her. I'm ready. Oh. Okay. Hummingbird catchers. I didn't like that. Okay.
Hummingbird catchers string their nets high, traps to show, nectar, crimson, gold. A heart to entice, hearts to snare. I want to buckle and fold. At times like these, the world feels cold. At times like
Oh,
these,
my bad. I skipped the poem. Oh, my bad. I clicked the humming. Okay, now I know. If there's another one, I don't click the hummingbird picture. Okay.
Hummingbird nets cast. How long will it last? Great men do unspeakable things. The greater believe it helps them win. But greatness isn't measured by the weight of sin. It's measured by the strength within. What you do and put another through.
Is any of this metaphorical, or is this really about the earth blowing up or something? Oh gosh.
Greatness ill excused. Are words of some castaway muse? Hummingbird abuse serves us no use. It may temporarily amuse, but soon it gets old. When all the greatest have colors and truth to show, nectar crimson and another's gold.
I like it. I like what you're writing. I don't know if I like this place though.
Hummingbird snatchers. I heard they're collecting hearts and wished upon stars. Messengers beating wounded drums. It's a song to regret, bitter notes stuck in my head. Keep it so it can last. God knows they're trying. Beating too fast, keep it from flying. You can keep it, hopefully from dying. Steal a heart, and greed makes one deaf and dumb. Feel my soul and heart thrum.
Is there gonna be 10 poems like the 10 we had to collect? No, the top's right there. Oh gosh.
Hummingbird trappers plotting soon enough. I can hear them. A message for the scheming. Greed makes us all dead. So come death, you among free men. These wounds hurt, but you can't see them. For each evil, I feel less. For each blow to me, I grow all the more fearless. So come face me, dear bitter demons, and tell them boldly that I too am a human being.
So we got 2 options here. Which one do I click? Does it matter? I'm clicking this one. What in the world? Oh wait, that opened my files. Okay, what? Oh, what in the world? That was weird. It wouldn't let me click it again. I don't know. Oh, what in the world? That's the body. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. I don't even know who would try to rape you, bro. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It is what I thought. Oh gosh. Even if she was right, what happened wasn't rape. He did her a favor by giving her work, and she agreed to work with him. That's her problem. Oh gosh. Oh look, the attention seeker. She lied because it suited her. Women like her are, oh my gosh, you're literally unrapeable. Let's try to do what? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I don't even want to delete them all. Delete all of these. Delete all of them. Oh my gosh. Make an offering of memory. Liar. Oh gosh. Okay. I can reach her now. Let's go. Cut her down. Oh, cut her. okay. I'll give you dignity back.
Why did you help me?
You don't deserve this place.
Until you brought me back, I didn't even remember who I was before it all happened.
Why don't you come home?
I don't know how. I can't. It hurts so bad, I don't know how to move on.
It's okay, it's time to go home.
How?
I'll take you, we can go together. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Leave this place together. I don't know where to go.
Dandelion through a crack. She's alone to color gray stone. I wonder how she does it. She grows so above it, even when no one loves it. What's her source of strength? I wonder. It seems endless. When she goes through great lengths just to grow, just to show her blooming face in an unwelcoming place. Although stepped on every day, her head's held high in the morning.
Am I ascending? Oh, I'm getting out of here. It's over. Oh gosh. Making me save some on my PC. I'm doing it. Put it in the downloads, whatever it is. Oh, the game just it closed itself. It's a text document. Another poem. Did she get, bro? Oh my gosh. Dang. Holy. Wow. I'm trying to I want to say something, but I'm literally just trying to collect myself. That's the document is just the poem she says at the end. So was the flower? Oh my goodness. So I was right about it all being metaphorical, I think. Because I think at the end she ends her life after like all of that abuse. Like, wow. Was that even a game, bro? Like, I don't even know. I'm kind of just lost for words about that. That was great. That's all I can say. There's nothing bad I can say about that. The only bad thing I can say about it is I had to do so much talking, bro. I got freaking water next to me, bro. My lips are dry, bro. My throat is dry, man. I've talked so much this video. I've never talked this much for an hour, man. But other than that, the game is fantastic. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, that was something. That was incredible. I can't really say anything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys it impacted you in some way. But that's all from me. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.